The third proclamation I have for tonight is for autism acceptance. So I know we have several folks in the room that are here to receive this. Go ahead and read it, and then I invite you all to do the very same thing we just did. Whereas autism is a complete neurological and developmental condition that typically appears in the first 3 years of life, whereas the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates 1 of every 66 people in the United States has been identified with autism spectrum disorder, and whereas autism spectrum disorders are lifelong conditions and can have an impact on the families of affected individuals, and whereas although a cure for autism has not been found, persons with autism spectrum disorders can be helped to reach their greatest potential with early diagnosis and aggressive constant therapy. And whereas through research, legislation, training, support programs, advocacy, and increased awareness, we will make positive changes to meet the challenges of serving a growing number of Clark County residents with autism spectrum disorders. Now therefore, be it resolved, I, Scott Higgins, Mayor of Camas, do hereby proclaim April 2015 as Autism Acceptance Month in Camas, Washington, and encourage all citizens to seek a better understanding and acceptance of autism and autism spectrum disorders. So again, it is my pleasure to sign it.
My name is Billy Parks, and I've lived here in Camas for about 8 years. When we moved here, we were having problems at the Evergreen School District on what was going on with my child. We had no idea. Our first year here, they pulled me in, the special education group pulled me in, the whole district, and said, listen, we think your son is special, he's different. This is what we think is going on with him. And I was able to take that information to my therapist and get a diagnosis for autism, and I'd never heard of it. So I thank the Camas School District, and I thank the City of Camas for accepting us and making us feel so at home here. I invite everybody I meet to come live in Camas. You will feel like I feel. It's just home, and everybody is just great here. Everybody I've met, all the teachers, and they've just made just a great impact in our lives, my husband's lives, my son's lives, my life, and we don't ever plan on leaving. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Billy's amazing. My name is Karen Krejcia, and I'm the Executive Director and Co-Founder of Autism Empowerment. Ryan, do you want to come up here with me? He likes to be part of this. So autism is very personal for us as well. My youngest son was diagnosed in 2008. Our older son was diagnosed a few months later, and then I was diagnosed a year after that. And I remember very clearly the weekend after we received the diagnosis, we were at Journey Church in Camas, and the song Amazing Grace came on in the back, and my husband and I were just so moved. It changed our life, and honestly, it helped us on a trajectory and a calling to found Autism Empowerment. And so we founded that nonprofit organization in Vancouver in June 2011, but we serve all throughout Southwest Washington and the Portland metro area. And we are so grateful for you making this proclamation this evening, not just promoting autism awareness, but promoting autism acceptance, because that is something that everybody in our community wants. We want the dignity and the respect, and it's just so important for the future of our children and for our teens and for our existing adults in the community to have that. It means a whole lot to us. As a grassroots organization, we are emerging, but we've done some really cool things. And one of those things was a couple weeks ago, we had the 4th annual Easter egg hunt for acceptance of all abilities at McKenzie Stadium. And it's turned out to be the largest acceptance and inclusion event in the Northwest. Billy Parks was a huge part of that in helping get lots of volunteers out for that. And we ended up serving over 1,600 people in one day. We had over 65 cross-disability organizations there to provide resources and support. We had a couple therapy llamas, a pony, all sorts of things. And it was just an amazing opportunity for our community to come together and promote inclusion and acceptance. And before I end, I want to also have my husband, John Krejci, who's our co-founder, provide you with a gift as well. These are Autism Empowerment wrist bracelets. And our 4 foundational pillars of positivity are accept, enrich, inspire, and empower. We believe so much that it's important to promote the positive side. And so each one is one of those 4 colors, and we just want you to remember to be an ambassador for acceptance of all abilities, not just on the autism spectrum, but the human spectrum every day of your life. So thank you again for this opportunity to address.
Thank you.